One of the books that was released during lockdown was the Lion Storyteller Family Bible. And I thought it might be helpful for you to see exactly how the Family Bible works. The stories come from the Lion Storyteller Bible, but instead of being on 2 pages, they're on 4. So it begins, and most stories begin with an introduction, in this case, introduction to how the people of Israel got into captivity and what that was like. And then as you move over, you've got suggestions for what you can do as a family to act out the story. And then the heads start to pop up. And the heads are heads of the different characters in the story, and they ask questions about, what's going on in the story, how you feel about what's going on in the story, giving you something to think about, questions to ask along the way. So here you go. King Darius has a question. How do you think you might have felt if you were him? And even the lions have a question for you in this particular story. When you get to the end of the story, there's more to consider. There are more questions for you to talk about together as a family. Some are for older children, some are for younger children. You're free to choose which ones work best for you and your family. There's some historical questions. Was Daniel an old man at the time? Maybe you can look at the story of Daniel in the Bible and try to answer that question. The references for the stories, by the way, are at the very beginning of the book. Then there are more things for you to consider. There's a list for you to make. I've tried to ask a question in each of the stories about the difference between an action based on me and an action based on us. What's the difference when I put me first as opposed to putting us first? And then finally, there's an opportunity for you to pray about something that has to do with the story itself. So that's it. Very simple. You can choose which bits you like. And that's the Lion Storyteller. Thanks.